Good morning, loves, and welcome back to another video. As you guys seen from the title, today we are going to do a full day of eating. I've got everything set up for you guys here. I'm going to turn it around here in just a second and kind of just like let you guys go through with me today and see what I eat in a day. And today is a training day. As you guys seen from the title, I'm going to do a full day of eating on my training day today, and then I'm going to show you guys a full day of eating on my non-training days. I've been trying to get back in the groove for a good while, and I'm finally in a really good groove that I feel like I can start filming for you guys again when it comes to fitness content. I just feel like it was a little bit of a roller coaster there for a little while, and just kind of was like just basically trying to get back on track. And now that I do the Healthy Dreams meals that you guys have seen in a previous video or two, that's going awesome. But I'm trying to show you guys what I eat in a day at home so that you guys can see like what I would do if I wasn't with a meal prep company, because I know that most of you aren't going to be going to a meal prep company. So you guys need to know like what can you make at home, or if you just kind of want to just watch this vlog and enjoy it. I like to just watch people's full days of eating vlogs all the time. Like I have so many people, I just watch what they eat in a day. I just like to watch people, I guess, make food and see what they're eating and maybe kind of like see like, oh, I do that, or take some ideas from it. With that being said, I feel like I have in the past chose to not share my macros with you guys. I'm going to share my calorie intake for my total daily intake. So if you guys wanted to do the math, I guess you kind of could, but it's still not gonna give you exact numbers. I don't wanna share exact numbers with you guys because I feel like it'll just encourage you all maybe to like mimic those, and my height, weight, and all that stuff is different. So I don't want you guys to, I just don't want you all to mimic that. I don't want that for you, and I feel like that happens a lot. So like I said, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm eating all day, and I'm going to tell you guys what is in them, the macros and all that for today. My macros change for my training days and my non-training days. My carbs and fats are lower on my non-training days and obviously higher on my training days. I started working with a coach about 12 weeks ago, and I only worked with her for a few weeks just to kind of get me on track. So the meals that I'm showing you here are not actually from her program, because I don't feel like that's right. I feel like that's very disrespectful. As a previous trainer myself, I would hate for somebody to share what I've given to a client with the whole world and kind of just put my hard work and information out there. So these meals are probably a lot like what you guys have seen if you have watched other what I eat a days with me, but if they are not, then I hope that you guys find some new meals that you want to try. I try to make sure that I put things in here that I like absolutely love today, as of right now, that I'm totally into. So this is gonna be my first meal when I get up in the morning. Before I even brush my teeth or anything, I like to make a smoothie, but it's not really a smoothie. It's more like just like kind of like my breakfast, but in a smoothie cup. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like an oatmeal protein blend. I do that because normally I'm in a hurry and I'm always on the go. So I just like to have something that I can just grab, drink, and run out the door with. And I feel like a lot of people kind of live that lifestyle. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set the camera up. I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients. I'm gonna hold them up to the camera, and I'm gonna have like the amount of each on the screen for you guys so that it could be easy. And also to let you guys know, my current weight and height and all that stuff will be below in the description, because I feel like a lot of people are curious and I just want it to be down there. So if you guys ever have any questions for me, always check the description box first. I feel like a lot of people don't use the description box to their advantage because it's there for you. I fill it out for you, not for me, for you. So all of the questions that you probably have will be below, but if it is not in there, please comment and ask me and I will let you guys know, and I'm gonna get you guys set up and we're gonna get on with meal one for today. This is just a little scale that I got from Walmart. I have had this scale probably for like 4 years, 3 years maybe, and it just takes a little round battery in the back, and I just zero it out so that I can start over with the grams or ounces. I now weigh some things in grams and some things in ounces depending on what it looks like on the nutrition label. Most labels are in grams, so it's just easier to just weigh it in the way it says. So if it's like servings 170 grams, which is what I use of yogurt, it's just easier to weigh it out that way than to put it into ounces on my scale and then have to calculate it in FitnessPal. So it's easier just to scan it on the barcode and just pull it straight from what it is and weigh it that way. So I like to still weigh my meats in ounces. I don't weigh those in grams, but I weigh a lot of the actual products that I'm using, like any of my proteins, oatmeal, or anything that actually has a label on it that isn't weighed out separately, like, you know, meats, it like tells you the nutrition label by ounces. With beef, that's much easier. With chicken, it's different. So I just kind of weigh both now. And back in the day when I used to film for you guys, I did everything in ounces. So that's just kind of different. So just want to clear that up because I was thinking about that when I showed you.
Bruh.
So before I even drink this, I'm going to actually take down 2 glasses of water, as you guys will see. I always like to drink 2 full glasses of water before I even eat anything because I just feel like it gets you kind of like just cleansed up, woke up, you know, just kind of awake and starts your hydration for the day. So that's a big deal. So I literally just drink it straight down. Where's some of it? What I don't know. And if you have any vitamins or anything, I don't really take anything right now. Well, besides for calcium, I've kind of like not really started back up on my vitamin supplements as much as like my regular workout supplements because I came off of my birth control about, I think probably about right at a year ago. And I just kind of came off of any kind of supplements. And by supplements, I mean like even my Balance by Katie Hearn. I've been off of it for a few months now. Just trying to get my levels back out because, you know, as a girl, birth control will be making you act crazy if it messes you up. So I've just kind of come off of everything, but I'm finally kind of leveled back out now that I think I can start taking Balance again. So this is a good time when you drink your 2 glasses of water, if you're gonna start doing that, to drink the first glass and then take your vitamins with your next glass. So I'm gonna take my calcium, and I take this just because I like calcium and joint pills because I train a lot, especially with the way I'm training right now, which is a video for you guys on a different day. So things are just kind of intense. So I just like to make sure that I take my vitamins and make sure that I keep my bones and my joints as healthy as possible, because even though I eat a lot of nutrient dense foods, I feel like there's nothing wrong with taking some extra vitamins just to make sure that you're getting what you need. Training like this is already very hard on your body, so your bones and I feel like your joints are always at risk at this point, because exercise is healthy for you, bodybuilding, you know, not so much. So after I drink this, I'm going to drink the shake that you guys seen that I just made, and then I will be back to show you guys what we're eating for lunch. Okay, so I just got home. I ran a few errands today and got my nails done, which turned out absolutely bomb. I'm sure you guys already seen them on the Instagram. I got a new nail tech. I loved her. Today was awesome, but I will take you guys with me on a vlog one day and like let you guys actually like see her do my work up close, and like I'm never going anywhere else. I'm so happy with that. But I ended up being gone for longer than I thought while I was doing errands. So whenever that happens, I like to take BCAAs. BCAAs literally say muscle recovery, endurance, and hydration. But basically, when your body goes so long without food in between certain periods of time, like basically more than like 3 to 3.5 hours, your body will start to feed off of the muscle. So just to preserve your muscle mass, you want to make sure that you take some BCAAs. If it's going to be more than like a 3 to 5 hour window, so like I've not ate since it was breakfast that I showed you guys, and my breakfast was late because, you know, a girl be sleeping in. So that was at like 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish. So it's definitely a good thing that I took this with me, and I took a scoop of it. So it's just, not that you have to have this as a supplement, but it's one of my favorite supplements. I hope you guys can see it without the light focusing too hard on it. So anyways, my next meal that I have, I absolutely love this meal, you guys, like so freaking much. I know y'all see me post it all the time. It's my taco beef bowls. They are so simple and so good. Alicia loves them so much. So I've already put in the rice and the beef in the bowl. So I've got 4 ounces of lean beef in here, and then I've got a cup of brown rice. And then I'm going to just put a 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese. I'd rather have the Mexican style cheese, but this is the only one I have right now. I thought that I still had some Mexican style before I started this vlog, and then I was like, but I don't have it. It's a vlog before I started this video, whatever, you know what I meant. And then I'm going to be putting a good bit of yogurt in here as well for protein and salsa. So guys, these come out absolutely delicious. So I'm going to let you all see me mix it together, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. So here it is when it first comes out of the microwave. I mix it up really good, guys, to get the cheese to melt. And then I add me some spices. I've got some chili powder here, onion powder, and garlic powder, and then just a smidge of pepper, just to kind of give it that taco vibe. And all it could take would be some lettuce, and sometimes I'll add lettuce and sometimes I don't, but it literally is like the perfect taco bowl, guys. And I realize that some of you, this looks like just like a mashup in a bowl, but honestly this is literally the best meal ever. And like I said, it tastes literally just like a taco bowl. It is delicious. It is so good. It's so filling, plenty of protein. And like I said, you could honestly substitute the rice and maybe add a burrito and make like an actual burrito out of it, which I've done before, or just, you know, taco shells. Either way, like I said, it's absolutely so good. And the reason I mix it up as soon as it comes out of the microwave, y'all, is so that the cheese will like get all blended up in there before it kind of, you know, once it stops being so hot, it starts to kind of get a little more like stringy, but you get what I'm saying. It really mixes with the cheese and everything. It's just absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna let this set for a little bit, and then I'm going to bring you guys back for the next meal, and probably gonna hit the gym after I eat this, because this is like I'm having smaller meals for this video because I feel like a lot of you only have the time to eat 3 times a day. So I'm trying to make this first one just kind of like a 3 time a day, what I eat in a day video, and then maybe the next time I'll show you guys, you know, like 3 or 4 meals with like a snack in between, because I normally eat around 5 meals today. So I'm kind of making some bigger meals for y'all in this video. And I just knew that I absolutely had to share taco bowls with you guys because I literally eat them all the time. I could eat them in every day, every prep. Like I told you guys in the grocery haul, I love lean beef. It's my favorite. So hit the gym and then come back, and I will show you guys the next meal that I think you guys are really, really gonna like, because not only is it like just aesthetically beautiful whenever it's like on the plate, but it's also just a really good meal, just like the taco bowl is, that doesn't taste like a healthy meal. Nothing that I showed you today, except for maybe the smoothie, and that's only because like if you're somebody that doesn't like protein drinks, nothing that I've shown you guys is something that you're gonna eat and you're gonna be like, wow, this is healthy, that you can make at home super quick, super easy, with like literally, you know, 6 to 7 ingredients, if not less. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 in this. Either way, but it's super quick, and literally you just throw it all together and it's in a bowl. So it's easy, and it's also really good heated up. That's another thing I love about taco bowls. You can put them in the refrigerator while you're at work, or just throughout the day if you have a lunchbox that you need to carry them in, and they're just fire heated up. Just, I love them. I love them so much. If you don't know how to use seasonings like I just did, most of everything that y'all see me use that they have in the same packet that you would have for like a Taco Bell, or like just a taco seasoning packet. So you could also just season your beef, and you would have to add the spices, and I always use the no sodium taco seasoning while I'm cooking the beef, and then literally just add the rice, yogurt, cheese, and the salsa, and it's good to go. So that is it for meal 2. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so just got back from the gym, washed my face, changed, and put on some night clothes, and I'm really, really tired because now it's like really, really late. But I want to let you guys know, so this next meal is quinoa chicken pesto is what we're gonna call it. There we go. So currently cooking the rice and quinoa right now. I just did 2 tablespoons of each dry, and then cook them together, and I just spray a little bit of olive oil spray in there, or you could use a tablespoon of olive oil, but I have to watch my fat macros for the remaining part of the day, so I just use the spray just to keep it from sticking in there in the pan. And while I am waiting for it to cook, I'm going to eat my snack and just kind of buff out the rest of those fat macros because I'm kind of hungry right now. Like I said, I just got back from the gym. So these are just pecan halves. And I already weighed them out because I wanted to see how much was in here, and it's about 21 grams. So that should clear up, like basically if I have any fats left for the day. I always keep pecans and almonds in the house, raw almonds and raw pecans, just in case I need to catch up on my fat macros, because normally that's what I'm running the lowest on, because just a lot of the foods I eat aren't very high in fat, to be honest. So my fat content is pretty high right now, and I'm actually, this is the last little bit I have, and then I'm out of almonds as well, so I need to go grab some of those tomorrow. This meal though is very high in fat that I'm about to make, so obviously you guys are gonna see me put the ingredients together, but I have I'm just going to pick up the camera here. So I've already cut up some of the tomatoes for this. I used the rest of the quinoa that was here, but I wanted to show you all the package so that you guys could see it. And then I have some classic Basil Pesto here. So, and then I will have some mozzarella cheese that goes with it. For those of you that don't know what Basil Pesto is, so it's honestly literally just like it's obviously basil, first of all. It's got soybean oil in it, garlic, Parmesan cheese, and it's got salt, olive oil, and citric acid, lactic acid, and water. So it's basically just a little spice, sauce, and spread blend in here, and honestly it's absolutely delicious on anything that you put it with, but it's really, really good with chicken. I'm sure you guys have heard before, it's very popular, and I think that's what makes this entire like dish what it is. The tomatoes is what Alicia's favorite part is. She said that the tomatoes really pop it off, and I'm like, no, it's the pesto, girl, but it's okay. I'm like, the green stuff in there that you see, that green shit, that's what's making this meal pop off, the green shit. But the tomatoes, obviously, with the cheese, when it's all cut up and blended together, it's literally one of my all-time favorite meals. I had it once and then I was like, oh my God, so it's definitely a staple. So definitely want to share that with you guys as well. I already have chicken prepped in the refrigerator, so I already have it weighed out. So I'm just gonna get out a chicken breast and I'm going to heat it up. So whenever the rice and quinoa are done, I'm going to just show you guys how I put it together and then the presentation, and that is going to be all of the meals. So let's do that. And is this dish not absolutely gorgeous? Looks so healthy and just delightful. I'm going to literally smash this now. So, I'll flip you guys around. All right, guys, well, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little what I eat in a day. Please comment below if you did and tell me what you think or what your questions are, how you all feel about smoothies in the morning or just anything else you see. This is not my every single day eating, but these are definitely, meal 2 and meal 3 are definitely staples that I have at least 3 to 4 times in the week. I absolutely love them, but I definitely have so many other things that I could show you guys. So please let me know if you are liking the kind of like the fitness stuff that I'm sharing with you right now, so that I can get some more out for you all. But I really do like doing what I eat in a day, is just mostly because I love to watch them. So if you guys want to see maybe like how I cook some of the ingredients or anything like that, like just a more in-depth video or anything, just please let me know below. As always, like I said, ask me if you have any questions. Do not forget, if you like the video, to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so that you guys don't miss the next video every Wednesday at noon Eastern time. And that is all I had to say. I literally knew I was forgetting something when I did the outro. I was like, what am I forgetting? I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next one, and I'm going to eat now, and I love you so much. Mwah. Bye, babies.